And hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time again for another X-Pound RP, or XRP, which is for radio play slash role play, because it's sort of like an ad-libbed radio play. This is the DC Comics Multiverse Mayhem. I am your host for these ones, Chriz, aka Mole, and this is the episode Hail to the Queen Part 2. Joining us this week is Richter Hammer as Clayface.
Hello.
And James Phoenix as Batman.
Hello.
And I played Dr. Adams and assorted characters like whatever the villain of the episodes and stuff are. So yes, we shall begin. Back at the lab, Dr. Adams finishes fitting pieces of armor onto Clayface.
Ooh, that tickles.
Hopefully this will protect you. You're the only one we have left. Last week we lost Raven, we lost Cyborg, and we lost Batman in one day. Since then I've been trying to piece things together, but I don't know, like you were taken out really easy by that cryo grenade. Hopefully this armor, dunk dunk dunk, he knocks on the armor, will protect you, my clay friend.
Yeah, let's hope so. That was not really my best role last week. I'm still bothered by the fact that I couldn't save Raven, but you know what? Can't really focus on that right now. Gotta get Batman back, and we gotta. I think we gotta do this. It's the ice thing. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got to have a weakness, right?
They
It's
do.
hard to slash me or punch me, but I can kind of be frozen, so I'm glad that this armor will help with that. Because I'm pretty sure, if it worked once, I could see him trying it again.
Yeah, he's Batman, and he's had a whole week to plan. He's probably going to come up with some sort of ice grenade or ice cannon or ice tank. I dread to think what the hell he's going to do if he's like this.
Well, he's not really in control of his own faculties, so I'm going to hope that maybe he's not planning and he's doing other stuff during this time.
I could hope that as well. I will say, don't worry about Raven. We don't know if she's dead or if she's alive or not right now, but I've got some of my interns to help us out and various other scientists. We've got a program that's scanning all the multiverses till we find her. They've named it Apocalypse because we let the interns name that one, and they think it sounds cool. And with Cyborg here, I'm piecing him together. He should be as good as new, say, next week, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully we're getting the team back together. And with what's affecting Batman, I will say you did something good last week, Clayface.
Uh-huh.
When you hit him, he bled a little. I had chance to scan and do an analysis on his blood, and here you go. Dr. Adams hands him a needle. That should cure him.
All right, now the plan is to somehow incapacitate him enough that I can use this on him.
Well, you could make him watch one of your movies. Ha! He hits his back on Clayface's back. Well, he hits his hand on Clayface's back.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a little true with some of those ones in the middle. But I mean, not everyone can bat 1,000, right? Well, except for the movie I Can Bat 1,000, but that I wasn't in that. I just helped promote it.
That's true. I mean, you're a good superhero at least, and you've been helping us out around the lab when all the others have either been evil or been killed by evil or been dismantled by evil. It was a bad week.
That's true.
But hopefully you can do this. Just get yourself in the right mindset, and you can do this.
Well, yeah, like I said, had a little setback last week, but it's all up to me. So there really isn't any room for failure. So, Dr. Adams, I'm ready for my close-up.
We cut over to a bank in Metropolis. Woo! The alarms are going off as Batman begins to steal the cash.
That's it. Fill all the bags with funds for my queen's empire.
Yes. Bring me the money, Batman.
Yes, my queen. Batman continues to stuff sacks with money as he threatens tellers who are also doing the same.
Please, please, I have a wife, I have kids. Don't hurt me, please.
Then I suggest you pack that money faster. My queen requires these funds.
Okay. I'll pack it as fast as I can. The teller begins to pack the bags. How did you get past our security, if you don't mind me asking?
Your security. Your security is pathetic. Remember, I'm Batman. Quite frankly, all I had to do was tap into it with a little old-fashioned ingenuity. Shut it down from within. It's a simple hack, really.
Yes, sir. The bank teller says as he continues packing the bags, shaking as he does it, his hands trembling in fear.
Boom! All of a sudden, the wall explodes and Clayface stands there with his armor. Oh yeah! It's time to fix this town.
Well, look who thawed.
Yeah, very funny last week. As much as I might have appreciated the one-liners, not really cool to do that to your friends, buddy. So now I'm going to politely ask you to come back so the doctor can fix you.
That really is adorable. Who needs friends when I have my queen? She provides all that I require now.
Yes, don't listen to him.
Okay,
The voice continues in Batman's head.
Okay, that sounded a little creepy there, Batman, but it's okay. We forgive you. Just come on back. I really don't want to have to hurt you.
You're going to hurt me. Well, I will say I like your little upgrades. What's the matter? Finally realized my superiority and decided to emulate me?
Not really, but hey, if I'm by myself, I gotta cover all the bases.
Well, you hit the key word on the head there. By yourself. In a one-on-one. I win.
Save us,
Not
giant
this time.
turtle man! The teller screams out.
Clayface looks through the side of his eye at the teller, shakes his head slightly. Cowabunga! He then takes a swing at Batman.
Batman ducks out of the way, rolls across the floor, and pulls and hurls a cryo grenade at Clayface as he gets back to his feet.
Clayface slightly hunker down as the cryo grenade explodes. Not this time, Bats.
Damn. Well, I guess I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Clayface continues to stare at Batman. You really... Come on, you can still come back. It's fine. I'll forgive the cryo grenade.
I think not. Batman runs at Clayface, leaps in the air, and drop kicks him in the chest.
Clayface stumbles back a few steps.
Maybe that armor's a little better than I thought.
They always got to do it the hard way. Clayface swipes his arm out while extending it in a wide arc toward Batman.
It hits him hard, knocking him through the wall.
Damn it. Batman pushes debris from the wall off himself as he tries to get back to his feet.
Clayface steps through the wall into the street. All right, you still want to continue this? Because I hate to tell you, you're really not going to win.
We'll just see about that. Won't we? Let's see.
Clayface holds his hand up and throws a glob of clay right at Batman's feet.
Whoa! Batman jumps, landing on his hands, doing a flip and flying over Clayface's shoulder, landing behind him. You may be bigger and stronger, but I'm faster.
Clayface turns around while taking a swing low at Batman.
The blow hits Batman and he trips and stumbles onto the ground, rolling to the side and trying to get himself back up. Damn Clay.
Now, I know what you're going to say, but hear me out. Stop fighting and come back to the lab with me, and the doctor will fix you. Everything will be forgiven. You don't have to worry about your queen providing all your needs, whatever that means. I won't pry. Clayface takes a few steps toward the prone Batman.
As he steps close, Batman rolls around, pulling out his taser and jamming it into Clayface's armor, setting it off.
Whoa. That shouldn't have done that.
You may be made of clay, but the armor's still mechanical.
Darn you, science! Clayface takes a few stumbled steps around while trying to regain his focus.
Batman pulls himself to his feet and jumps at Clayface, performing what looks suspiciously like a Luthez press, pinning Clayface to the ground. Now then, what say we put a stop to this?
Good idea. Clayface pulls out the needle and injects it in Batman's thigh.
Ah! What? Ah! Batman's vision begins to go blurry for a moment as he falls over, grabbing at his head.
Listen to me, but the voices begin to fade.
What? What happened? Clayface? What happened?
What's the last thing you remember? Because there's a pretty long story that ended up with you on top of me, and it's not what it sounds like.
Oh, God. Okay.
Do you remember the bees?
Yeah, it's coming back now. Sorry, everything's rearranging. Oh God, Raven Cyborg, what have I done? Oh no.
Well, it's okay. We know that you weren't yourself. Cyborg can be fixed. We'll find Raven. I thought out. It's okay.
No, it's not all right. She used me against you. Me, I'm supposed to be the one against corruption. She corrupted me. I mean, worse than. I mean, I'm supposed to stand against this kind of wickedness and just.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Clayface starts to take off the armor. It's okay. It's okay, man. We'll get through this. We'll defeat her. You know, you can't beat yourself up over it, okay? It's not you, man.
It's not me. I'm going to beat up over it.
Okay, that might be a bit drastic. Yes, we want to defeat her. Just calm down a little. You know, we're not here to kill people. We're here to save people. That might also include whoever's controlling you or was controlling you.
She calls herself the Queen Bee. She uses some kind of a hypnotic pheromone to control people's minds. I could almost like I was part of her mind when she was controlling me, like a direct connection. I remember some of it. She comes from a world that's almost similar to ancient Rome, almost. That type of empire where more modern technology never developed all that far. I think I know where she is. If she hasn't left since the control broke, anyway.
Okay. Well, let me get the rest of this armor off, store it in the car, and then we'll go head out and beat her. Okay, man? So just stay cool till then. It's fine. You know, don't go off the hinges here. We need you. I mean, right now it's just us two, so we got to keep it together.
Right. It's a good thing you brought that armor. That kind of, I mean, given what happened last time, that really saved the day.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. For all of us, you know, what we have and what we can do, you know, helps. But it's really what we are inside that's really helping save the day. Like, the armor was just a tool. You know, making my body into different things is just a tool. Your weapons and stuff, those are all tools. What makes the hero is inside. The tools just help with that. Whether it be armor or magic or acting, which, let's face it, saved today right now. You know, we all do it. It's all inside, so let's go do it. You are our fearless leader, so we're going to, well, we as in me, are going to follow you. Cyborg will too whenever he recovers.
All right. Is Dr. Adams okay?
Yeah, he's okay. They're running some analysis trying to find Raven, so don't worry about that. We can radio him if you want and let him know we're gonna go after Queen Bee, but you know he's fine. They're all fine back there.
Okay. All right.
The heroes get into the car with the armor. Batman drives as he drives into the location in his mind that he remembers as Queen Bee's hive.
So this is the place I'm going to assume?
Yes, she calls this her hive. She's real big on the whole bee insect theme thing.
Huh, I can see that.
Now, we have to be careful because You saw what she did to me, and I'm probably a bigger threat than most, but I wouldn't be shocked if she has all kinds of... Well, she called them drones. Basically, other people she's mind-controlled. They're probably in there, and we have to remember, they're innocent people, too. They're probably not in control of whatever they're doing, either.
All right. Set Clay to stun.
You could do that?
No, but it just kind of sounds cool. I'll just, incapacitate their feet or something. It'll be fine. I could just glue them to the wall. I just won't do the mouth unless they start yelling a lot.
Fair enough. The heroes enter the building and begin making their way toward Queen Bee, I guess.
As they enter, the floors are covered in what appears to be a honey-like residue. But they get lucky. All the drones are asleep. Almost powered down.
That's convenient.
I don't think I want to step in this stuff.
Yeah, that would probably be advisable. In my case, it's just gonna get all over the boots. I don't know what it would do to you if you absorb that stuff into your clay.
I don't either. I might get stuck. Clayface tentatively sticks his foot into the honey. Actually, this isn't too bad. I might be able to walk over this without breaking anything.
Well, that's good.
As they make way down the corridor, they enter the throne room. Sat upon a throne is Queen Bee. Ah, you came back to me, Batman.
I didn't come back to you. I came back to stop you. You used me against my friends. You corrupted me. You turned me into what I despise. This won't stand.
But I only wanted to bring peace to the world. Peace in my image.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe some people don't want to be in your image?
And that is why you destroyed them. She smirks, looking at Batman.
Uh-oh.
Clayface, let's do this.
You got it.
Bees, attack! A swarm of bees attack Clayface.
Clayface turns his hands into two paddles and starts swatting at them. Da! 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 Da!
Oh, enough of this. Batman pulls out his police batons and leaps at Queen Bee.
What are you doing? Ah! She hits the floor hard.
Now then, you aren't going to hurt anyone anymore. Batman puts one of the... Well, I don't know. Hang on.
Batman smacks his baton into Queen Bee's face. Her face begins to bleed as her nose is now broken. Again, he beats her over and over again. The young, attractive-looking female savagely being beaten by the grown man dressed as a bat.
This is what you get for hurting my friends, for turning me against the city, against people who needed me.
Clayface runs over to Batman and grabs his arm. Whoa, it's okay. Hey, calm down, calm down. You did it. You've won. Just stop. This isn't you.
Queen Bee lays dead on the floor, her face a bloody and twisted mess.
It's over, Batman. This isn't you, but I hope you got what you were searching for.
You have to realize, I've always grown up seeing corruption all around me. It's what my father fought against. It's what cost me my father. And my brother, at least. the brother he used to be. I've always been the one standing against it. And she turned me into a murderer. Into everything I hate. And now she made me do it again. This time without even the pollen. What have I done?
It's okay, man. I understand. Every day we kind of have to push ourselves to be better than we are, and otherwise we become monsters. But you can get past this. It'll be fine. You're our leader. We look up to you. You help us. It's not anyone is above corruption. It can happen to any of us, and that's why we have to stay vigilant. But I know you can do it. We all trust you. Even if only I'm the only one here.
Thanks, Clayface. I'm glad we're friends.
Me too. I don't want to end up like that. Clayface smirks while pointing at her. I probably shouldn't have said that, huh?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Good idea.
I mean, it's just worries me though. I mean, if that's what someone like her can do, I mean, what's it next? I mean, imagine any one of us could, turn on the others next, or who knows what. I mean, if she has the power to, control minds like this, imagine what other supervillains we could run into, what other powers they might have. I mean, I've seen some horrors in Gotham, but nothing like this.
Yeah, with how everything's gone, we have no idea what we're going to be up against. And really all we can do is prepare the best we can and take it as it comes. We're going to have to play it by ear a lot, and it's not always going to be pretty, but I believe that we can hang tough with this and that we'll be fine.
Back at the lab, Dr. Adams screams, "Eureka!" as Cyborg sets up. He opens his eyes and goes to speak. And end of episode.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry that was too short. When I looked at Queen Bee, I thought she would dodge out of the way, and then I'd switch to the taser and taser her. Sorry.
It's fine. When you jumped at her with twin batons.
Yeah, because I forgot about that.
I figured sod it, and then the second you went quiet, I just made it overly.
Yeah, Batman was just really overly pissed off and not in his right mind. If normally he wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you beat a young, attractive, unarmed woman to death. Our hero.
Batman.
Is it wrong? I really wanted to make some kind of bee pun at some point. I was gonna call her honey, or at the end I was gonna I was like, we should be getting out of here now.
That would have been really inappropriate and yet really hilarious.
I know. I think it was pretty inappropriate. I was like, I don't want to end up like her. I was like, wait, this is a serious scene, and I was all smarmy.
Shit. Yeah, I realized my mistake. I thought
I said you should have done it before you got there, Rick.
Yeah, that would have been a good thing. Like on the ride.
As you taking off your armor, you could have quoted Friends with, "Could I be wearing any more clothes?"
Nice.
Yeah, that was like I said. I pulled the baton. I pulled the batons and I left, and then I realized, I was supposed to taser her first. I figured. I mean, I know she's some of the drones and everything, but I figured she would at least have some type of self-defense capability. I was like, maybe she'd block me and dodge out of the way. I figured she'd be able to fight in some manner. I was wrong.
Yep. Oh, don't worry, you'll get a fight next week.
Oh. And who are we fighting next week?
Dun dun dun.
Same people you fight every week. Yourself.
Dun dun dun.
And Marcus Shadow's Spotlight.
Ooh.
I'm kidding, but for those listening, this was a little shorter. As you notice, there's only 3 of us. That's because Pew's off doing God knows what in an asylum. And Marcus is
filming the Ghostbusters episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, she took her brain medicine and she went to the asylum. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
But with Mark, and that's a fact. But with Marcus, He's basically Marcus was unable to make it this week. Luckily, we deactivated him last week.
Yep.
And then at the
It's
end,
almost like that was
we
completely
planned
ready.
for that.
actually, that was already written in there. That's why I said I got lucky with that last week. But yeah, and I did the sit up with the as he was about to speak and ended it because if he doesn't show up next week, it didn't quite work out. He was broken.
Nice.
But thank you. Hopefully, you guys stick around next week and enjoy.
Indeed.